Well, we're gonna start with the first. We had the quarterback basically saying Bama ain't Bama no more. We start there. Because that started first. Y'all got any thoughts on that? How y'all feel about it? About the quarterback kind of talking out like that. I found it odd. Not that he said that, but I found it odd that he was doing like a piece, like a written piece like that. I thought that was just, I don't know, something about that was just odd to me.
I mean, I'll start off. I mean, Castellanos is one of those confident kids. Florida State recruited him as a running back. Always had a chip on his shoulder. He wanted to be a quarterback. Gus Malzahn brought him in to be a quarterback at that point. Gave him a chance. Unfortunately, he only stayed a year with Gus at that point. Was able to go to Boston College to be a starter. Got to give it out to him. Jeff Hafley done a tremendous job with him, developing him. Bill O'Brien, not so much. So obviously, when you're looking at those quarterback recruits and looking at those players that he has, dual threat quarterback, knows he wants to scramble, wants to extend the plays with his legs. He said that Nick Saban was just the person that built Alabama. He's no longer there. Obviously, he built a tremendous legacy at Alabama, but now you have Kalen DeBoer there, who is a tremendous coach, but he did have a 9-4 season last year, had embarrassing losses to Vandy and Oklahoma. So his thoughts are valid. Would you want to say that in the middle of June? Probably not. But at the same token, I like the confidence. I like that he's not just sitting back, taking a back seat to all the comments of saying, well, he can only scramble, and he's just not really great of a thrower. So it's pretty impressive to me to see him have that confidence. Now he's got to be able to back it up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why, but this thing keep kicking me out for some apparent reason. But I'm gonna try to get through the whole show. Did you say something already, Matthew, about it?
No, but as far as I go with his comments. Now when I first saw it, of course, my initial reaction, my eyes got kind of big. I was like, "Oh man, like what?" He said what? But then when I looked more into it, that was just one of several things he said. But of
Right.
course, the media is going to take the part about Alabama, and that's how they're going to promote, you know, the everything that he said. So, I mean, the way I look at it, man, coming from 2-10, I mean, I mean, you're literally coming from the bottom. I mean, you've revamped the coaching staff. You have what I think is going to be a better team this year. I don't mind my quarterback having confidence. I mean, the quarterback is the leader of your team. He's the one you're going to follow. So if he's ready, then that makes me feel like the team should be ready. So, and a lot of these guys are gravitating towards Castellanos. Remember when he got here, you saw him with Deuce Robinson, you saw him with Boggs. They were already, doing drills and building chemistry and all that. So, I don't have an issue with it. I think a lot of people are fixated on the 2-10, and they're fixated on what Alabama, I guess you could say, used to be and all that type of stuff.
Right.
But I mean, I don't think Alabama's fallen off that far. I mean, because 9 wins is still pretty good, especially a year after following Saban. But I don't have a problem with it personally. I like that it lit a fire in everybody. I hope it gets everybody fired up. I'm not someone who's like, oh, well, you said this in this bulletin board material. At the end of the day, you still got to point your pads and you got to play. So nothing nobody says means anything anyway. So right. I don't have a problem with it personally.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really like it from my quarterback. I guess if it was a skill guy, I wouldn't care as much, right? Like if it was a wide receiver or cornerback saying that, I'd be like, okay,
Matthew, I do have a thing for you too. Castellanos is such a running threat at quarterback, and you talked about the comments from Nick Saban.
I guess
what about Xavier Lee back in 2007 when he beat Nick Saban, first game of his career at Alabama? Why can't Castellanos do it?
Right. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't have too much of an issue. I guess it's because of quarterback, and I guess because he hadn't been here that long. I guess it kind of bothered me a little bit, but at the end of the day, I don't think people actually care about bulletin board material. I mean, it'd be something that they talk about depending on who win or lose the game.
Fans care about it more than players.
Yeah, I think the fans care about it way more than players. I don't think players really give too much of it. I mean, they're going to say something. They probably feel a little way about it, but, and the team, to be honest with you, the team probably need that type of a jolt to it, too. To be honest with you, because I mean, they were in a very confident group last year. A lot of confidence died last year, so it might be a good thing, if they perform well, which I think they got a chance to perform. I think they're going to perform okay against Bama. I don't think it'll be that bad, to be honest with you.